was principally a long investor for the first 10 years of my investment career. And then in 2002, I came across a company called Farmer Mac, which is a GSE not that different from Fannie and Freddie, but that operates in the agricultural market. And was recommended to me as a long investment, something I should buy. And the more I looked, the more I concluded that this was a good short. And without going into too many details, I bought a credit default swap, and it turned into a profitable bet. I then looked at Fannie and Freddie, and actually in 2002 made short bets through the credit default swap market on Fannie and Freddie, but ultimately gave up because I thought of them as sort of too big to fail. But as part of that research, I was looking for other companies that had AAA ratings where perhaps they didn't deserve the rating. And I came across a company called MBIA, which is a bond insurer. And it's a company that started out in a very low-risk business, guaranteeing California bonds, for example. And over time, what you see with financial institutions is that as markets become more competitive, they're sort of forced to take on more risk to make their shareholders happy. And the bond insurers were started out as almost cooperatives. They weren't for-profit in the conventional sense. But in the early 90s, most of them went public, and they had demands from their shareholders, and management was compensated with options, and they started to look for other avenues for profit. And they had a AAA rating from the rating agencies. So Wall Street sort of got a hold of them and said, look, you guarantee California bonds, you guarantee hospital bonds, why not guarantee corporate risk? Why not guarantee mortgages? And over time, they started to enter a market they knew less well. And they're very leveraged companies. What struck me when I first opened the annual report of one of these companies is they had a AAA rating, yet over 100 to 1 in leverage.